I couldn't go to high school. My mom couldn't afford it at that time. After things were getting much tougher and tougher, and so my sister said I should go to the city and learn to do woodwork. And I worked there for about 10 years. After I met my first daughter's mom in the city too, and we met and got involved, and my first daughter came. I just keep doing what I have to do just to stay alive. But after she came, I decided I probably needed to do something more. My other brothers that I left back in the country, they were still farming when they finally took their advice. And when I went back to the country now, then I have to take my daughter with me. So her first 10 years, she grew up with me. She was very young at the time. I think she was somewhere around maybe 2. I not quite remember, and I came home one evening and my sister said she's sick. I went to look at her and she was like having a fever and she was not even moving that much. It's like when I touched her, like you could hear her like she was in so much pain, and the pain I thought she in, I don't think she could bear it. I went deep back into myself and I started praying. And I said, God, let it be me, not her, because she's so young and don't even, I think I fell asleep with her that night too. And by the next morning, I think she was the one who waked me up, because she was up and talking, and then I was so sick. With all my struggles, he's always there with me. I have a friend who have a donkey, so every time he comes with his donkey, then my little son, he likes to run behind him and follow him to his farm. While I was sleeping, I hear this rumbling outside, and when I jump up and go out, that was him. He was right behind the donkey, and the donkey got angry and bit him, something that would get infected too, so I have to get him to hospital. So there was no road there. Almost 2 miles walk to get to the main road. Going down the slope and up a steep hill, that was could be about 3 miles or more. And then I didn't want to wait for nothing. I just take him on my shoulder and I start running with him. I don't know where I get the strength to move so fast with him. I could never run over that hill with nothing, and I ran over the hill with him on my shoulder. And that was like a miracle to me. That is God's provision for me. And he always provides. I mean, can you imagine sometimes when your kids are there and you come home sometime and you could find today's meal, you don't know where tomorrow's come from. And from my little farm that I started growing with kids, I always find something in it just enough to provide for them. And I'm still here, and they're still not hungry, they're still not unsheltered, they're still closed. God is good and he's great. He's the only one who could help me through this. That community was very poor, and people would look up to me for things when they can't afford it. I would still help out. We farm workers, we come here and we see stuff that we don't get back home easily. You would pack like that crate now and then you ship it home. People just used to me having something to give when I come back, so I try to pack one every year, so when I go I have something to give someone. I come every year, I go home. This year I stayed. I was alone, but never alone in Southridge, because I come to church every Sunday and it's like I'm home. If you should think of it, there is so much things that goes on here that help us so much. That is so great, and I admire that so much about this church. And if I should be here, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.